win elections by making promises to people based on borrowed money. You can't take risk out of finance. It's not going to happen. But you can absolutely make it safe. Venture capital is all about equity investments, if you study up a company. Very little, if at all, about debt. That's the right way to fund risk, to encourage people to go out and do crazy, potentially productive things. Back them with equity. Share the upside, share the downside.
And I hear a little bit of some politics and a little bit of other. So, Simon Johnson, you choose Romney, Obama.
Both sides are telling you, primarily the middle class, that your taxes are not going to have to go up. I say, if you want to bring the budget under control, looking out 10, 20 years, your taxes will have to go up. And that's why I'm not running for elected office.
The candidates are sort of talking as if they're in a parallel universe. We've got the fiscal cliff coming up, we've got these tax cuts that are expiring, we've got these draconian spending cuts that are going to take effect, and they're not talking about what we're going to do with this, fiscal Armageddon that's facing us. And, swing voters want to know the candidates they vote for will share their values, have their back, and work together to get things done. And that's why so many remain undecided. More than 50% of all Americans live in suburbs. There's a big swath who swing and who mix up their ballots, who vote Republican and Democrat. Barack Obama carried these voters in Pennsylvania, in Colorado, in Virginia last time around. And they are going to be incredibly important to the victory of whoever wins.
This is the only thing you remember today. It's that women win elections at the same rate as men do. They just aren't running. Women are less likely than men to receive the suggestion to run. They are just not recruited. The good news is women are actually running at higher numbers this year than ever before. In fact, 2010 was the first year both in Congress and in our state house. The number of women actually declined in decades.
What's it going to take to change the numbers into the top of the ranking, power structure?
I think we all have to work together in terms of getting women involved and elected in Congress, to recruit them and encourage them and support women as they run, to call out this crazy bias and sexism we saw in 2008.